Close Sports Pulse. Rochester Democrat and Chronicle Steve Bradley details how Jim Boeheim killed a pedestrian in a car crash and the effect on the team. USA Today Sports Connect 11 Tweet 11 LinkedIn 11 Comment 11 Email 11 More 11 Syracuse basketball coach Jim Boeheim issued a statement Thursday afternoon saying he was heartbroken about a fatal crash he was involved in Wednesday night. Boeheim struck and killed a pedestrian while driving on Interstate 690. It's an accident in the purest sense of the word, Onondaga County District Attorney William Fitzpatrick said at a Thursday news conference. Police said the victim, 51-year-old Jorge Jimenez, was a passenger involved in an unrelated crash. That vehicle, which had 4 occupants, lost control and crashed into a guardrail about 4 miles east of downtown Syracuse. The car, a black Dodge Charger, was perpendicular to the roadway and blocking the center lane and most of the left lane, police said. The occupants of the car exited the vehicle after another vehicle swerved to avoid hitting the Charger. That convinced them to try to walk across the roadway to safety. Boeheim, who was driving a GMC Acadia, struck Jimenez as he stood near the side of the road. Jimenez was transported to Upstate University Hospital, where he was later pronounced dead. Syracuse Orange head coach Jim Boeheim. Photo 11, Mark Konisny, USA Today Sports. Fitzpatrick, VIDA, said he had not spoken with the coach but had been in contact with Boeheim's attorney. Fitzpatrick said Boeheim doesn't drink alcohol. Through his interaction with Boeheim's attorney, Fitzpatrick said the coach is devastated. Sports, delivered. Get latest news right in your inbox. ESPN responds. ESPN cancels Saturday's College Game Day broadcast from Syracuse after fatal accident. John Wildhack, Syracuse's director of athletics, issued a statement Thursday morning. We are saddened by the death of a member of our Central New York community. On behalf of Ch. On Sailor Kent Severide and the entire Syracuse University community, we extend our deepest condolences to all impacted by this tragic accident, the statement read. Coach Boeheim is in contact with local authorities and cooperating fully. Out of respect for those grieving, there will be no further comment at this time. Wildhack later said that Boeheim met with his team to discuss the incident. Boeheim, however, did not attend or participate in practice, Wildhack said. Syracuse police said they were called to the scene around 11:22 p.m. Boeheim, 74, passed an alcohol test and cooperated with investigators at the scene, police said. He stopped immediately and exited the vehicle, said Syracuse Sergeant Matthew Malinowski. He was interviewed by police and released. No tickets have been issued, but an investigation and accident reconstruction are underway. Boeheim released a statement shortly after noon Thursday. I am heartbroken that a member of our community died as the result of last night's accident, Boeheim said in his statement. Julie and I extend our deepest sympathies to the Jimenez family. Out of respect for those involved, I will not be providing further comment at this time. Syracuse defeated Louisville 69-49 at the Carrier Dome earlier Wednesday night. The game ended around 9 p.m. A freezing rain had fallen earlier Wednesday night, though it was unclear if the weather had anything to do with the crash. Authorities said slick conditions most likely caused the car Jimenez was in to spin out and strike a guardrail. Police said they had spoken to 2 other occupants in the car. Statement from Jim Boeheim, pic.twitter.com/C9LNXXZVGN Syracuse basketball. At Qs_MBB, February 21, 2019 Jimenez was from Cuba. Syracuse Police Chief Kenton Buckner read a statement of condolence in Spanish to the friends and family of Jimenez. Buckner said, "This is a tragedy. What we have is an accident." Buckner said Jimenez and the other occupants of the Charger, who ranged in age from 49 to 58, were trying to get out of a precarious position. A second occupant of the car suffered minor injuries, Buckner said. Police said Boeheim called 911 to report the accident. There were other calls before Boeheim noting the Dodge Charger had spun out and was blocking traffic. Lieutenant David Brown of the Syracuse Police Department said Boeheim used his cell phone light to alert other vehicles, in order to help those vehicles avoid the charger and other occupants. Brown said the first responding officer was also flagged down by Boeheim's cell phone light. Boeheim has been the head coach at Syracuse since 1976, making him the longest tenured coach in Division I basketball. He has led the Orange to 5 Final Fours and 1 national title in 2003. He has also served as an assistant coach with the U.S. Olympic basketball team and was inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame in 2005. Syracuse is scheduled to play top-ranked Duke at 6 p.m. at the Carrier Dome on Saturday. It as not immediately known whether Boeheim would coach the game. ESPN said Thursday that it decided to cancel Saturday's scheduled broadcast of College Game Day from the Carrier Dome. The broadcast was scheduled to air from 11 a.m. to noon. Instead, Game Day will be broadcast from the network's studio in Bristol, Connecticut. Slaman@gannett.com. WCleveland@gannett.com includes reporting by the Associated Press and USA Today Sports. Scott Gleason and Tom Schacht. Connect 11, tweet 11, LinkedIn 11, comment 11, email 11, more 11.